Well then, welcome back everyone to a new video on the channel, and today it's a very cool video because we're going to be checking out the Mitsubishi Evo time attack car. Now if you didn't watch yesterday's video, then I wouldn't be surprised if you're confused why I'm excited for this, but if you have, you already know how good this thing sounds, and we've already really checked it out on that rival event, but we haven't customized it. And the good thing is, it's apparently not a DLC car, which means I can drive it. So, really, this is probably the second most exciting car in the entire series. Why? Well, it's a very easy question to answer. Well, it is one of the few time attack cars in this game. Oh, yes. And I'm so happy that we can get it without paying anything for it. Now, if you didn't know, there's no time attack cars in this game. There's like 2, maybe 3, but with this thing, there's one more, and it's a very cool thing. Where's Mitsubishi? Ah, there it is. Oh boy, I have been waiting for this for a very long time. It's an S2 class. Wait, what? Oh. Well, remember what I said in yesterday's rival video? That I admire people who do the Los Sardinas circuit with S2 class cars? Well, apparently I admire myself. Very interesting. Anyway, here we go with the review of the Mitsubishi Evo Sierra. What's happening? Okay. Oh, one of the few time attack cars in this game. I have a question, by the way. Why hasn't Forza added the Volkswagen IDR from Forza Horizon 4? Oh. Yeah, it's a nice engine. Anyway, I saw we can open the back as well. Yep, we can. Does the whole back come off? I'm guessing not. Damn, that's disappointing. I do like, though, the fact that they kept it true with the fact that this is a chassis-mounted rear wing and it didn't come off with, like, the trunk thing, assembly, whatever. Anyway, man, I have been so excited since I finished yesterday's rival to check this car out, because if you haven't checked it out from that video, you wouldn't know, but this thing might honestly be the new best sounding car in this game, and I'm gonna show you why. Yep. Yep. Okay, I can't wait. I want to do one thing though, and that is keep this engine. I want this engine in this car. I don't care about any engine swaps, and we have none, so that makes it even easier for me. Anyway, do I want to rear-wheel drive swap it? Probably not, considering this is Forza Horizon 5. Are these not slick tires? These aren't even slick tires. I'm definitely not even going to try and downgrade this thing into S1. I don't think that's possible, to be honest, but if we're going to be driving an S2, I might as well take the slick tires. 295s, not bad. Man, look at that diffuser. That is a diffuser. I don't even know if that's a word. Now it is. Man. Okay, so tire width upgrade. Do I want front tire width? Probably not. If I have PI left over, I will. I'm guessing these are the lightest rims. They are. Okay, well, I didn't expect much customization anyway, but, you know. Why can't we upgrade the brakes on these things, man? These things probably already have the best brakes. I'm gonna take them. Well, I might as well. Rally suspension. Looks cool, I guess. And drift suspension. I'm definitely not drifting this thing, because first of all, I'm not great at drifting. We don't have any horsepower upgrades. That's a problem. Oh my god, how is this gonna sound with anti-lag? It already pops and bangs all the time. How is this thing gonna sound with anti-lag? Oh, this is gonna be scary. It kind of just deafens the original pops and bangs. Nah, I'm not taking anti-lag. I thought it would be like while I'm on power, it would pop and bang, and then when I lift off, it would still pop and bang, but that's not really how it goes. So, yep, this is gonna be a problem because it's very, very low in S2. It's not rear-wheel drive makes it lower. 900 horsepower is not enough for this. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm looking more. I mean, this is the only things we can do on this car. Oh, this is not going to be as great as I thought it would be. Man, I was honestly not expecting much in the way of customization, but I was expecting at least we would be able to put it at the top of a class. Okay, okay, I'm going to race it anyway. I'm just going to slap a quick tune on this thing and I'll be right back. Alright, one quick tune slap later. Let's see how this does. Why am I stalling? Thank you. Okay, yep, the sound is exactly the same as I remember it. Okay. Huh. Oh! I just sent that beetle flying. What was that? Okay. It is all-wheel drive, so in this game that means better handling. How is it in the low-speed corners? Ooh, very good brakes. Very good brakes, I'll tell you that. Man, I don't know about 900 horsepower only. I mean, in S2, that is not enough at all. It's a nice tune. I like the way it works, but... Ooh, it doesn't like off-road. It is slick tires. Oh. Man, I'm kind of disappointed with this because it's not going to be competitive at all. Ah, I'm going to race it nonetheless. See what happens. Nope, that's the wrong one. Road and... nope, not S1, not S1. No, no, no. This is an S2. This is an S2. Up there we go. Okay, I'll find a race and I'll be right back again. Alright, let's try it. And it's the Las Jardinas circuit. Oh boy. Well, theoretically that should give me an advantage, but I really don't like that circuit, so... Yep, don't expect much from me. I'm gonna crash in the exact first corner. Believe me when I say that. Alright, and apparently the Las Jardinas circuit is what's happening right now, so we're not gonna have to subdue ourselves to that any longer. Okay, so first impressions, very much similar to what it used to drive like. I mean, the brakes are better, I guess, and that's it. Yep. Slick tires on rain is not a good idea. Anybody who's watched Formula 1 in the past knows that it's not a good idea at all. And the most hated corner on the entire track? It does oversteer a little. It kind of loses the rear end. That's interesting. I might have to put more rear downforce. Other than that, very much similar to what it used to drive back when it was stock. I mean, we didn't really change much. The only significant upgrade we put was slick tires, and that's it. I'm very surprised this thing wasn't on slick tires already. I mean, I guess that kind of explains some stuff about the handling that it had, but then why is it not? It's a time attack car. Aren't those normally supposed to be like as good as they can be? I don't really know. It's not going to be competitive though, that's what I don't like. And we just got the exact same racing roll. Well, do I accept it? Sure. I do like to subdue myself to pain, don't I? Oh god. And Ford strikes again with its terrible servers. Well, at least we're not going to have to do the Las Jardinas circuit now. Alright, Cathedral. I'm gonna accept this because of the Vulcan Sprint. It is a time attack car, so a hill climb is kind of in its nature. So I'm expecting good things. I'm expecting good things from this, although I shouldn't be. Alright, here we go. Tierra Prospera. I have not driven this circuit in a while. Or, no, wait, I did. What? One person? Man, the lobbies in S2 have always been so dead. Okay, why is first gear still this long? I changed the first gear so much, like, I shortened it like so much and it's still too long. Rear end still doesn't have too much grip. I put more downforce in the rear while I was waiting. I'm not going to be surprised if I get beaten by the KDM. That is kind of a purpose-built car. Well, this is... Although it isn't good for S2. It's not even at the top. I'm pretty sure it's actually lower class than me. But let's see if we can catch up to it with that terrible launch. Maybe if I can corner a little better. And yeah, he makes mistakes, so maybe he doesn't. To be honest, I have never driven the KDM in S2, so maybe it is quite a handful. Nope, I guess it's not. I'm not expecting to beat this race, although I could. Yep, that guy's a skill issue. Okay, I think that's race 1 in the bag. Very nice car to drive. Even though I'm pretty sure if I face some like more serious competition, the fact that this is not even at the top of S2 is gonna shine. Thankfully, because of that trial, I kind of already know how this car drives, so that's nice. I can take this corner much faster though. I really should not have stopped steering, but I did. Man, why are S2 lobbies so dead? Like, S2 lobbies are the only place in the entire game where you are never gonna find people racing. And even if you do, they race meta cars. Like, this is the very rare occasion where somebody doesn't race a meta car in S2. For some reason, it's just super competitive. I don't know if you guys have watched my 4GT review video, but I drove that thing in S2 as well. And I couldn't do anything because everybody was driving Vipers, so... I guess this is better than driving against Vipers, but it's boring. I mean, it's one person who's like multiple seconds slower than I am. Let's hope more people join, although next is Cathedral, and I don't think this thing is going to be good for that. I think that thing's going to be very good for Cathedral. It is kind of like its trademark, low speed handling. That is race 1 in the bag. Expected, but I was hoping for a little more competition. Alright, on for the Caldera Scramble, or what? How did I say Cathedral Circuit? Well, we got one more competitor, another person who's a lower class than I am. Okay, well this is gonna be a boring video. Oh, I just noticed the name of this thing. I just noticed how long the name of this car is. He's gonna obliterate me off the launch because this thing has the longest first gear in existence. Okay, I'm not expecting to do good here. This circuit is incredibly bad. It's nice if you drive a purpose-built car like the Sierra, but if you drive something like this, it's not at all. I remember a month rival with the Toyota GR86 was on this. Okay. Well, and that's race number 2 in the bag, unless I hit an invisible wall, and believe me, on this circuit, invisible walls are plenty. I should not have been so cocky, I forgot about that. Okay, I think we can still win this race because the guy in front is a skill issue. And yes, he's an even bigger skill issue than I am. So maybe we can still win this. Hey, it makes the race more interesting. I'm just gonna say I did it on purpose. You know, if I hadn't done that, you guys were gonna have to watch a very boring video, right? You should be thankful. Oh, okay, and we both hit the same invisible wall. I hate this circuit so much. Hey, it's a close race. Why did he unghost while we were still in the same place? I don't know. Let's hope we don't hit those balls again. Man, I'm driving terribly. Although this circuit is very bad, and I think it's raining, so... Yep, it is definitely raining. Hey, I didn't hit the poles again. But he did. But he did. Well... that was interesting. To be honest, for a car that was not built for this, this thing isn't handling too terribly. Even though it was on rain. Oh, wow. The guy in the Lambo left. That's sad. But to be honest, for a car that has 900 horsepower, it weighs quite a bit, and it was raining, it didn't do too terribly, you know? Maybe this thing isn't that bad. Although, compared to any car that's going to be higher in the class and is going to be mildly better than this, is going to just obliterate me. Because 900 horsepower, believe me, in S2, 900 horsepower is not a lot. Alright, well, on to the race that I actually wanted to do. Am I alone? I'm not. And I'm not going to win this one at all, because that KTM Expo GT2 is very good. Hey, it's going to be good competition. Go, Mitsubishi, go! How have I ruined the first gear so badly? You're not supposed to be drifting. It's not, the idea of this is not to drift. I'm talking to myself, by the way, not the car. Okay, the guy in the KTM also sucks. Remember what I said about competition? Never mind. I guess there's not competition for me. Hey, at least they're gonna be listening to these incredible exhaust sounds. That's not a bad thing at all. But honestly, it's not too bad. First gear is way too long, but that's like the only thing I have a problem with this car. I wonder if it could have been better rear-wheel drive. I don't think it was. It would have been okay. Terrible corner on my part. Hey, at least those two are having a good fight while I'm leading the race. I am Max Verstappen. I should probably do a 360 before I end the race, just for good measure, you know? So I can ensure that I fail that 360 and I lose the race. Frankly, that would probably be more interesting than me just dominating each race in this video. Ah well. I was actually expecting the KTM GT2 to do bits, but I guess not. Oh god. That's not the way to take that corner at all. Well. Oh, I forgot to do the 360. Oh no. The reason for my existence. Anyway, to be honest, this car is very nice to drive. I might try and find a couple more races just to make this video a little more interesting, because it really isn't that interesting right now. But yeah, to be honest, this car is really nice to drive, and it is kind of the same thing as it was back with the monthly rival event, because there it also drive very nicely. It was just the circuit that sucked. I'll try and find a couple more races. If I find them interesting, I might include them in the video. Probably not, though. Yeah, I'm gonna accept this, why not? Wow, that's the first time that's actually happened to me. No players, or not enough players to start an event. Honestly, that's sad. Alright, let's see if this is actually gonna be an event with people in it. Well, here we go again, I guess. That event just ended, so... Attempt number 4, I think. Okay, well... Alright, here we go for another race. This time I'm not starting last. How nice is that? And this time we also have another contender, which is probably gonna win, because that GT4 is fast, especially on the Cathedral circuit. You're a little late, bro. That just passed. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this. Obviously that KTM is going to be faster off the line, but I think on the top speed we're going to get it. I don't think I have the highest top speed of the lobby, but I should have more top speed than the guy KTM. Or not. Or not, I guess we don't. Damn. I mean, I'm not really surprised. They are like 11 PI higher than my classes. But I didn't expect that KTM to have such top speed. Although, to be honest, my top speed isn't that great either. Can we at least catch it? I mean, this isn't the circuit where it's normally good at. So maybe we could catch it. You never know. It does take corners flat, though. In the corners, I appear to be faster than that KTM, but I'm still not going to be faster than it. Damn, I mean, you can tell that this thing is lower PI, though. I think if this had some weight reduction, I honestly think that if it had weight reduction, this could have been an actually pretty decent car. But it's too weak in terms of horsepower, and it's too heavy as well, which is sad. Honestly, the customization of this thing is very, very, very disappointing, because it's on a car that is really just incredible. It's probably the new best sounding car in this game, in my opinion at least. But the customization is just not good enough. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better here. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure I'm starting last, but you never know. I'm not starting last. There's a new car, the Pagwani? Yes, sir. You gotta love Pagwani Hyra. What am I even talking about? Okay. I'm not expecting very much out of this race. I mean, I'm starting basically dead last, yeah, so... That Sesto, I'm pretty sure is not only lighter, but it also, I think, has more power than this. I know that that's not the X-Class Sesto, but yeah, you can see the difference. You can definitely see the difference in the car's performances. I guess not so much. I'm catching up. And in the wall. Okay, well, that guy overestimated his car a little too much. I guess if I don't finish last, this is gonna be good. Okay. I don't know why he slowed down there, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna overtake me very soon. Damn, this is a nice car to drive though. I mean, maybe not competitive, but it's nice to drive. I've also not really driven the circuit much before. So the Huayra that just joined is winning the race. Okay, this is actually an interesting race, kinda. Considering I'm keeping up with these guys and my car is like 11 or 12 PI lower. I'm surprised by how good that T50 is doing. Okay. Well, what did I just say about an interesting race? Yep, I'm not catching up now. Well, honestly, okay. I'm gonna leave it there for today. Very disappointing customization. This car really, in my opinion, deserved better customization than what it got. Because at least at the top of S2, man, like, you can't downgrade it into S1. You can't upgrade it up to S2 or X-Class, although I don't know why it would. It's kind of a weird middle ground with this thing. Damn, I actually like the headlights, the little lights on the bottom of the bumper. Yeah, very disappointing to be honest. I was expecting a little more out of this car. Honestly though, the sound more than makes up for it. The car is very nice to drive as well. But yeah, it's just not competitive. I mean, I don't know what would have been the problem if they had just added weight reduction to this thing. Because weight reduction could have made this thing actually kind of decent to drive. Because it weighs like 1.2 tons, which is way too much for a race car in S1, S2 I mean. Yeah, very disappointing with the customization, but the car itself, as I expected, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, do subscribe. More incredible content coming in the future. If you don't want to miss that, you should subscribe. In fact, you should also hit the bell because it's just an easy reminder that I'm uploading. If you like the video, and if you have anything to tell me in the comments. I'm probably going to read them. I don't get much of those. So yeah, I hope I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.